Hi everyone, this is Josie Seiler here with another episode of After the Contract, an Author's Road to Publication. I decided that I'm going to just do these videos about once a month until we get a little closer to publication date because I don't want to bore you to death. Sometimes there's just not a lot happening and you don't need to know that every week, right? And so I do have some news for you today. I wanted to come on and share with you what I've been doing and what's been happening behind the scenes a little bit. So, as you know, I have a 2-book contract for 2 picture books. The first picture book is all done on my part. The writing is done and it is with my publisher, but I still had to write the second book under the contract. I just had, I had an idea for it. I had a little paragraph written about it and my publisher liked it and said, yeah, let's do that one too. Which is fantastic, but that meant that I had to write it. And I don't know what it is. I've wrote multiple picture books before, so it wasn't just writing a second one that was hard, because I have written, a couple others, and I don't know, this one was really hard. I think I got in my own head a little bit, and I love the first story so much, Howie's Broken Hee-Haw, that's coming out next February. You guys, I love that story. And I think I was putting a little too much pressure on myself to write something that's just as amazing. Of course I want it to be amazing. I want you all to love it, right? Well, I had all of these ideas and I just didn't know where to go. I didn't know which direction to take. I knew what the story was going to be about overall, but I didn't know any of the details. I didn't know how I was going to get to what I wanted to say. And I thought about it and I thought about it and I felt like the first one was so easy because I think I mentioned this before. I was laying in bed at night, I couldn't sleep, and this idea just pops into my head. And I wrote literally half of the book on my phone in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. It's like God just dropped the idea, dropped the words right into my head, and I just wrote out. I just wrote them out. And so in a way, that was easy. I did, of course, edit the book quite a bit, but even that went really well. It was smooth. All the feedback that I got on it was really good. I just had a few minor tweaks here, a few minor tweaks there. And the whole process was just very smooth, very easy. And so this one, I'm like, how in the world am I going to do this again, right? Especially because I was under contract. I have to get this done. It's not like I can't not do it. And so I did research. And then I did some more research. And then I said, okay, my research is done. I have to start writing. And then I did some more research. And then I did some more research. Finally, I decided, I'm like, you guys, it's time. I'm going to tell people. I'm going to keep myself accountable. And so yesterday I said, you know what? I'm going to write the first draft of this book. And maybe not the whole first draft, but I'm going to start it and at least have it outlined, right? So I know where it's going. So I sat down on my computer. And I still didn't know what I was going to write about. I had some ideas. I had lots of ideas. That was the problem. And then I finally realized, I'm like, you know what? I just have to start writing. This is no different than anything else I write. I write articles, blog posts, things like that all the time. And I often have no idea what I'm going to write about when I sit down at my computer. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I don't know. It's like something is due and I have to do it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. But then I sit down on my computer. I pray about it and I said, God, just give me your words. And I start writing and stuff comes out. It's amazing. And so that's what I did yesterday. I made myself sit in the chair and just start writing. And I was going to view it as a victory for the day if I got words on the page. Even if those words were horrible, they were words that I could play with, that I could edit later. Well, it turns out I got on a roll and I wrote the entire first draft of the book and I really like it, which is amazing. It's so exciting. So on my part right now, I have the first draft of book number 2 done. It's a story about a donkey named Hannah and it's going to be so much fun, you guys. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm going to let it sit for a couple days and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit it. I'm going to get some other eyes on it, get some critiques, get some paid edits on it just to make it the best book that it can be. And then I'll send it off and see if my publisher likes it. So that's where I am. I did talk with my publisher the other day and she told me that for the first book, what she's been working on is trying to find illustrators for it, right? this is a hard process, you guys. It takes a long time to find not only the right illustrator, but one that is affordable. And not only the right illustrator who is affordable, but one who also can work within the time frame that the publisher needs to work in, that doesn't already have all these projects and they can't squeeze this one in time, right? So she told me that we are, she's down to two different illustrators that she is working with, trying to figure out if the timelines will work and all of that stuff. So that's all I know about that, is that we are getting closer to having a book cover and having an illustrator to do the rest of Howie's Broken Hee-Haw. So I'm very excited about that. I'm excited that I have the first draft of my book done. The other things that I've been working on is just trying to connect more with people who I think might like a donkey book. One of the things that I have been loving the most is connecting with homesteaders on Instagram. It's just so much fun. You guys, you know that I love animals. I think they're fantastic. If my health was better and I had the finances and the space, I think it would be so much fun to work on, to like have a little hobby farm and have some animals, and maybe God will answer that prayer one day. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'm really enjoying interacting with people who already do have these hobby farms and looking at their cute animals, and it's just so much fun. So I've been connecting with them. I have also been, I found a place on, this is great, I found a place online called The Donkey Sanctuary. And I talked about this a little bit in a live video. If you find me over at Facebook, facebook.com/Josie Seiler, you can find a live unboxing video that I did last week. And that, here, I will show you. It's an unboxing video of my package that I got of, this is great. This is Hannah. So I found this place called the Donkey Sanctuary over in England, and they rescue all kinds of donkeys, like thousands of donkeys. It's amazing. And you can adopt a donkey. And so that's what I did. Since Hannah is the name of the donkey in my second picture book, I found a donkey named Hannah from the Donkey Sanctuary that I can adopt. And so this is Hannah. Isn't she beautiful? She's a beautiful white donkey. And white donkeys are pretty rare. So this beautiful girl, I am, ooh, I dropped it. Sorry, Hannah. I am adopting Hannah for the next year through the Donkey Sanctuary. And it's so much fun because I can go and I can watch live webcams and see if I can spot her. I get all this information. You guys follow the Donkey Sanctuary on social media. You'll love it. So many donkeys, so much fun. And you can also adopt a donkey. Hannah is available for adoption for multiple people. So you can adopt Hannah too if you would like. Or there's lots of other donkeys. You'll see their bios on there, who their friends are, what their personality is like. And you can pick one that you just fall in love with and adopt them and help them to get everything that they need to be cared for the next year. I think if you are not in England, you have to do a whole year adoption. Otherwise, if you are local to the area, you can do like, I think a month by month or something like that. But everything's on their website. It's, let's see if I have the info here. Yep, it's called adoptadonkey.org.uk, and that's where you can find the information. But that is the other fun thing that I've been doing lately. So there is your update for this month on After the Contract, what happens after you sign the book contract on my author's road to publication. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are doing well. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them in a future video. Have a great day.